Welcome, everybody, to the end of summer pre-launch for our challenge. This is the last pre-launch. Pre-launch is very simply, this is our opportunity to get you interested in why you should take our end of the summer challenge. For one, if you want to learn everything there is to know, and that's an exaggeration, if you want to learn all the ins and outs of appointment-based trading, news trading, this is what our challenge is going to be. It's a fantastic free opportunity. We're not charging for it. In the past, we have had challenges that we have charged for. The information that we're going to give you is something we can charge for, but we want to get people involved. We want to get a lot of people to the challenge. We want to teach you how we trade, and we want to teach you all that we can teach you in a fantastically interesting series of webinars. It's going to be 3 to 4 days of great education. Starting Monday, we're going to go through Thursday. It's called a 3-day challenge, but we have a graduation on Thursday, so it's really 4 days. And we might even do a double graduation on Friday to give everyone a chance to take part. And we're going to teach you everything that we can in that period of time about appointment-based trading. And it's going to be a lot of information, but it's going to be easy to follow, easy to understand, fun to learn. And when we're done, you're going to have a skill that you can keep with you for the rest of your life. And that is a great thing to take part in. If you are a new trader, we're going to start at the beginning. If you're an experienced trader, we're not going to bore you to death because we start at the beginning, but it's going to be very informational for any type of trader. You could be new, you could be experienced. We're going to cover all the basics, and then we're going to get into the real important information about the way that our software works and how to be a serious, successful news trader. We are using the NinjaTrader platform. That's important to understand. Now, they do have a free version of their platform. There's no excuse not to take the challenge. We're going to show you where to get the platform, how to download it, all the ins and outs of getting started if you need the beginnings. And like I said, if you're an advanced trader or an intermediate trader, we're going to show you how to do what we do. And it's going to be really, really educational, a lot of fun. The way that we trade is discretionary. That's one method. We have a lot of reversal and continuation trades that we take after the news, sometimes even before the news. Then we have our trades that we take exactly when the news is released. Those trades are mostly automated or semi-automated. And when we say semi-automated, what we mean is when a news event gets ready to take place, you don't want to be fumbling around on your charts adjusting your orders. So our software can put your orders on the chart in an automated manner. And that's what we mean by automated and semi-automated. Then some trades, they end automatically. It hits your targets or it stops you out if it's not a successful trade. More commonly, we'd like to see it hit your targets, make money, and you exit the trade automatically when all your targets are hit. But there are trades that you get entered into the market, it doesn't initially hit your target, and you have to make decisions. You might want to move your stop, you might want to move your targets, and those are the things that we're teaching in the education. How to take these trades, how to manage these trades. This is all going to take place in our GoToWebinar room, and anybody that takes the challenge is going to get free access to our trade room next week because we're also going to do this challenge in our trade room. In our trade room, you can post graphics. We have action steps that we want you to take every day. An action step is each class that we give. We have an item that we want you to do. Maybe it's download the software. Maybe it's prove to us you downloaded the software by posting a picture of your computer with our software downloaded. But we want you involved. We want you to take part. And also, there is a prize element to the challenge. But ultimately, a challenge is an educational experience where we're going to teach you all the ins and outs of news trading, appointment based trading, trading on a schedule. And when we're done with this education, you're going to have a fantastic skill, a trading skill that will stay with you for the rest of your life. And we are doing this for free. Okay? Here's the schedule. There's been a slight update to the schedule. And we will, of course, be very accurate about what the schedule is next week. If there's any changes, you'll know. But as of now, our first class is going to be Monday at noon. The second class is going to be Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Wednesday will be back to noon, and the graduation will be Thursday at 2 p.m. All of the classes will have one simple link to register. So I'm going to send you that link right now. I'm going to put it in the chat and in the webinar so that you could register. You've got to register for the classes. I recommend that everyone should register today because we do have a limit, and this is not BS. We really can only hold so many people in our GoToWebinar room, and there is a limit to it. So register early. It doesn't hurt you to register early. If you can't make it, you can't make it. We still will have recordings. Everything will be recorded, but you should register right away so that if we fill up, you'll make sure that you have a spot. So the schedule one more time: Monday at noon, Tuesday at 3 p.m. next week, Wednesday at noon, and then graduation will be Thursday at 2 p.m. And we wanted to do this before the holiday in the U.S. because, look, everybody wants to go away and relax next week before we get right back into serious business. And this is a great time to learn a new skill. The summer's ending. The markets are going to get their volume back. All the traders come back from summer vacations. And it's a really good time to start getting into trading if you've been taking the summer off or if you've been trading less in the summer. Also, like I was saying before, you can win the challenge. And we're giving away 2 pro memberships to 10-minute trades as our prizes for the 2 winners. And the way to win is to participate in the challenge, to ask questions, to be engaged, to take the action steps, and we'll explain to you how to show us that you took the action steps. And these are not complicated things. They may be just downloading something and posting a picture. It might be just posting a picture of yourself that you're here and that you're taking part. And at the end, we want a video that explains what the challenge meant for you, whether it was good, bad. Hopefully you like it. And those 3 things are what's required to win the challenge. It's not a big deal. We will explain where and how to post the video, and that's how you win the challenge. If you don't want to take part in winning, etc., it's fine. The knowledge is still there. The classes are still there. And that is the beauty of the challenge. It's, it's just like trading. Make your own decisions, what you want to do. We're not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do. The class registration link, I've put it into the chat. And today's little pre-launch is just to convince you why you want to take this challenge. So let me give you a couple of good reasons why I believe you should take this challenge. Number 1, I absolutely love the way that we trade. Every week, we send our members a schedule. So we know in advance what we're going to do. Now, today I happen to make next week's schedule. So let me show you an example of what a modern schedule looks like for 10-minute trades. So next week, we're going to be trading these events. And I know already when I'm going to be in the market. I know when I'm going to stream on YouTube. But most importantly, our members know when they're going to be in the trade room. We're going to be trading Monday, the market open and new home sales news. Tuesday, durable goods, market open again. Consumer confidence will be in the trade room. But we also have a schedule. If you want to trade reports that we don't trade, we're pointing out the events that we think will move the markets next week. And you've got some events that we might not be trading in our trade room. For instance, the Swiss GDP. It's 3 in the morning for me. So I do believe that is going to be a very good report to trade, but I'm not getting up at 3 in the morning Thursday. I'm just not doing it because I can't. Some trades I will get up at 3 in the morning. But the point is we trade on a schedule. It's a schedule that allows each individual trader to create their own personal schedule. You'll know when we're in our trade room. You'll know the events that we think are important. But even more importantly, part of the education is we're going to teach you how to find the events on your own, how to look through the calendars, how to figure out what events will move the markets. We trade news, we trade special stock earnings using futures, and that's important. We use the NinjaTrader platform and we trade futures even on earnings. So we trade market earnings using NinjaTrader and futures, and we teach you how to do that. Next week, we've got actually 2 weeks, NVIDIA is coming up. No, next week, NVIDIA is coming up. One of our favorite earnings trades. Let me give you some reasons why you want to learn how to do this. Last quarter, we traded NVIDIA. Now, this happens to be May, but I have a video of last quarter. We traded NVIDIA. You could see that the way that it works, our software puts the orders on the chart. Those X's are the orders, okay? We're going to teach you how to use our software. You're going to have full access to our software all next week, all through the challenge. And you can learn along with us using our software if you want to. If you just want to watch, that's perfectly fine as well. But trading NVIDIA, and that's something we're going to trade next week. Here it is. This happened to be the May 24, 2024 trade. And it was a fabulous trade. You could see the market shoots down. It's going to be a short trade. It explodes. When that trade was over, and that trade took a total of about 7 seconds, we made over $1,000 on that trade. We want to teach you how to take these trades and how to set up your account to take them. You can trade in prop accounts. If you have a cash account, you can trade in your cash account. As I was saying, NinjaTrader has a free platform. If you want to use their free platform, you can get the NinjaTrader platform from various prop companies. So there's really no excuse not to do this because you don't even have to pay to trade with NinjaTrader if you don't want to. This week, Monday, any of our members that got up with us nice and early, we traded Home Depot earnings. Home Depot has been one of our favorite trades. I'm going to be totally transparent. Not every trade is a winner, and I would be a fool if I told you that every trade was, and you would be silly to believe that if I said every trade was a winner. Our last Home Depot trade was in fact a loser. But this week, we had all the expectation that Home Depot would give us another great trade. We've been trading it for years. That's the truth. Years we've been trading Home Depot. And most of the time, it's been a fabulous winning trade. And this week, I don't think there was a single person in the trade room that did not make money on Home Depot. We have a setup, and we send our members the setup the day before we're going to trade it. And in our trade room, we show them how to set up the software. Our software put the orders on the chart. The news comes out. Home Depot exploded to the short side. And in a matter of seconds, we made hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Every single member that reached out to me told me they made money in the room. There was no reason to lose money on that trade. And let me show you a couple of their screenshots. Francis in the UK, he made in his cash account over $590 on Home Depot. And he sent me his screenshot, happily making cash on that Home Depot trade. Another one of our members, Calvin, first screenshot he ever sent me. He made over $600 on Home Depot in his prop account. All right. Cash, prop, sim, if you want to just learn along with us. Every single person, another member, $445 Home Depot earnings. Another great trade. It's not just Home Depot that people make money on. We trade Amazon earnings, and we trade it often. July 31st, Amazon just released their earnings. One of our favorite times of the year is the quarterly earnings. We love trading earnings. We study the market, we study the stocks that we want to trade, and we check to see if they are candidates for trading the way that we trade. Amazon is a perfect candidate. We'll teach you why they're a perfect candidate in the class, but we expected their earnings at a certain time. They came out at a certain time. When that Amazon trade was over, we made over $1,000 in our cash account on that Amazon trade. We trade prop and we trade cash in our trade room. We teach you how to take these trades in the safest way possible. We know that some people are afraid of news trading. It's an old wives' tale. Any kind of trading has risk, and the key to learning properly is to have controls in place and also to try to pick the best of the best trades to take. We don't take every single news report because not every single news report works. We also trade oil and gas inventory reports. This week, I took what we call a probability trade. Sometimes an event performs very poorly, and we notice that. We see that it's performing very poorly. That opens up what we call a probability trade. And sometimes you can take what we call a probability trade. If a event has been performing poorly, eventually it's going to have a good trade. If you're willing to take risk, and we know what the risk is in advance, I was willing to take this risk in one of my prop accounts on oil this week and look at the move. Our orders were put on the chart. Watch, it's going to hit my targets. Those X's are now my targets. Boom, boom, it goes up, hits both my targets, a perfect oil trade. It was a high probability, ironically, because oil's been performing poorly. We teach our members how to take the best probability trades, the best family money trades, which are the trades that are working really well over and over. Those trades we take without thinking about taking them. And we're also always doing new things in the trade room. Starting last month, we started trading market opens. And our community is a very sharing community where people are sharing their setups, they share the way they trade, because everybody learns to create their own setups, because that's one of the things we teach. We teach you to design your own trades. And not only is it fun to design your own trades, but obviously the idea is to make it profitable to design your own trades. But if you learn the tools of the trade, the tools to design your own trades, you can learn to do what we do, and you can create new trades for yourself as well. Today, one of our members said, "Hey, I've been watching Jackson Hole. There's a move that takes place right before the event takes place." We were in our trade room waiting for Powell to speak. We taught everyone how to set up a range trade before the news, and there were opportunities there. And that's the beauty of what we do. We have a fantastic sharing community. Besides just learning from everything that I can teach you, there are members that know plenty about trading, and people are very, very willing to share. So this is a fantastic opportunity. The challenge starts next week. It's free. All you have to do is show up, spend the time with us, and then when we're done, we're going to give you an opportunity to stay with us as a member. If you want to stay, we love it. If you don't stay, you've got all this fantastic free education. It's a win-win. It's a situation that I think it's a once in a lifetime. It can be really a life-changing experience because it gives you a fantastic new way to trade if you've never traded the way that we trade. There's something incredibly fantastic about trading on a schedule, not sitting in front of your charts all day waiting for setups to take place. It is a great way to trade. Let me end this little pre-launch webinar by showing you one more thing. First, I'm going to make sure that you can see our question page. If you have any questions or you need help, reach out to me at help@10minutetrades.com. We answer questions very quickly. Help@10minutetrades.com. Here's the link one more time. The link for signing up for the classes is in the webinar. Sign up and come and join us on Monday. And let me show you one more fantastic trade, and it's totally different than the other trades I just showed you. So this week, we had the FOMC minutes. And here's what was fascinating about the FOMC minutes. We knew when we got to the trade room that this particular event, it really hasn't been moving all that much. I thought that it was possible, because of all the attention on Powell and the president and the arguing back and forth, that there might be some extra movement on the FOMC minutes. It's a news report where the Fed releases a report of essentially what took place when they made their statement a couple of weeks ago, and then they release some new statements about what they feel about the state of the economy. Long story short, nothing really happened. It wasn't a trade, but we have many ways and many opportunities for trading the news. We have trading exactly at the moment the news takes place, and then we have our before and after the news. So you'll see here, nothing happened at the time of the news. And you could see I wound up canceling this trade. There was just a little bit of movement and nothing else happened. But then we noticed the market was trending down. We felt in the room that there was an opportunity to take a short. On almost every event that we set up, we teach our members also how to set up a continuation or a reversal trade. A quick scalp, so to speak, but a safe scalp because it has targets and stops. It's not random. It has a purpose. We had a level that we thought might get hit. We were trading to test what's called the VWAP, and we'll teach you about the VWAP. The VWAP is a magnet. It attracts price. Our exact thought took place. The price went to the VWAP. We expanded our target because the price looked like it was going to go through the VWAP. We moved our stop to safety, so we were now making money as the market moves down. This is called a reverse continuation trade. It's a great way to trade before or after news, particularly after. It's a great way to trade news if you don't feel comfortable trading at the exact moment of the news. We teach all of these different methods of trading, appointment-based trading, events that will move the market with the greatest, safest possible ways to take these trades. And that's what I want to teach you in this challenge. So look, you've got absolutely nothing to lose by taking the challenge. Come and join us. We're starting next Monday. I will be sending emails over the weekend how to get started. We're going to give you a head start, how to download the NinjaTrader platform. We'll send you how to log into our trade room so that you can be ready before Monday, how to get going and being comfortable so you can join the class being ready to go, ready to learn. It's a great week next week because it's a holiday week, And a lot of people are just not trading. They have time to take the classes. So join us. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me now. If you think of something and you just forgot to ask me now, help@10minutetrades.com. We will get back to you. So register. I'd love to see you on Monday. And that's the purpose of this little meeting today. So thanks, everybody. I hope you have a great, great weekend. And I'll see everybody Monday at the challenge. Thanks again. I'm Lee Goldstein, the trading director at 10 Minute Trades. I'll see you Monday in the class. Take care, folks.